If you're a veteran and looking to take advantage of a VA refinance, well, I'll put this video together to tell you everything you need to know about all the scoop as well as how to save money. My name is Stephanie Weeks. First of all, I want to say thank you so much for your service and the sacrifices yourself and your family make for us and our freedoms. Thank you so much for that. Again, my name is Stephanie and I've been a mortgage lender for over 18 years. In this video, we're going to cover the difference between the VA IRRRL or Streamline refinance as well as the VA cash out refinance. What kind of cost you can expect, how to avoid losing money or overpaying in the process, as well as some common myths about VA loans. I hope you enjoy.
What is the Streamline, or what is the IRRRL? It's an interest rate reduction loan. First benefit, you don't even need an appraisal. How cool is that? That saves probably $500 already. There are a lot of safety nets for you as the veteran to make sure that we as lenders aren't refinancing you on a Streamline without enough benefit to you. So there's extra steps and checklists that we have to follow to make sure that you're protected. So that is another super great benefit. Again, what is it? It's basically to lower your interest rate, possibly shorten your term as long as your payment doesn't increase outside of certain tolerances that they set, but basically saving you money long-term and saving you money short-term by lowering your interest rate to the current rates that are lower than where your current loan is. So the fact that you're paying less cost, streamlining the process, getting a better interest rate, not having to requalify with your income and your debt to income, not having to give W-2s, not having to give paycheck stubs. I don't know about you, but I sure think that's a benefit.
I wanted to say if you're in any of these states, my team would love to help you with your mortgage financing. I truly believe a VA loan is one of the best loans available out there. It's the least we can do for all that you and your family have sacrificed. If you want to reach out, our phone number is 985-300-LOAN. Okay, back to the video.
How do you save money? How do you avoid losing money? Interest rates are always changing, sometimes several times a day. Until you lock in your rate, it can always change. And until you have an application and a credit pull, you can't even really lock in the rate anyway. What you want to do to make sure that you don't lose any money is you want to reach out to your lender or a lender that you trust and find out what a rate quote on a VA Streamline or cash out looks like for you today. You then want to take in a comparison. What is that rate in comparison to your current rate? You want to ask the lender to please give you a quote on the new principal and interest portion of your payment so that you can compare that to the current principal and interest portion of your payment. You then also want to ask for the estimate of cost and estimate of the new loan amount. Remember, your financing cost, that cost needs to be taken into consideration. I don't care if you're at a 5% interest rate and the new interest rate is 2%. You have to look at these numbers and analyze your cost versus your break even to make sure it's right for you specifically. What is a VA cash out refinance? It might be a little bit different than you think. It actually falls under two categories. The first category being the one that you're expecting. If you're taking cash out and not just paying off your mortgage. That's what we know about cash out refinances. But did you know that a cash out VA refinance is also when you're paying off a mortgage only, but a mortgage that is not currently a VA loan? So if you're looking to refinance from your conventional FHA, whatever, you pick it, from a current loan that's non-VA into a VA, you're actually considered to be doing a VA cash out refinance. So the other thing I want to talk about today was the cost involved. The costs are going to vary from lender to lender, yes, but I want to at least give you some reference points. If you're doing the cash out, which is what we're going to talk about now, I'm going to do another video just on an IRRRL, so you can check that one out later for the cost involved in that one. But for the cash out today, where we're either pulling cash out or paying off a non-VA loan, the cost involved in that would be number one, an appraisal. Appraisals do also vary from area to area and lender to lender. I would say a good reference point might be about $500. So you can expect to have that cost involved in your VA refinance. You're most likely also going to have a title company. They're going to charge their fees. They're going to charge cancellation of the current mortgage. They're going to charge recordation of the new mortgage. That has a lot to do with your loan amount. So not including title insurance, because that is really hard to calculate or give you a reference point, but just talking about maybe recordation, cancellation, title fees, maybe that's $500 to $700. And of course, you've got your title insurance on top of that. Then the other piece that you're going to have is you're going to have your closing cost, such as you might be paying for a credit report, an administration fee, you might be paying for underwriting fee. Lenders call them different things, and I have seen lender fees range from $0 all the way up to several $1,000s, just to give you a reference point for that as well. Last but not least, and I don't like to call it a cost because I don't believe it to be a cost, but that would be to set up your new escrow account. Most lenders will not allow an escrow account transfer, which means your new loan will start a whole new escrow account, meaning you'll get a refund of your current escrow account about 45 days after this new closing. I don't like to call it a cost because think about it this way. Even if you have no mortgage, do you pay home insurance? You should, and you probably do. And even if you have no mortgage, do you have property taxes? Absolutely. So those aren't necessarily cost, but it feels like it because you're starting a new escrow account, and that includes some cushions required to make sure that the account can handle some ebbs and flows. Those are things that you can think about when it comes to the costs involved or surrounding your cash out VA loan. The last thing I'm going to talk about today are the myths surrounding VA loans. I want this to be so clear because our veterans have sacrificed so much and you deserve everything that you have earned. A lot of the myths are things such as you can't refinance to a VA loan when you're not currently in a VA loan. That is not true. Another one that I hear a lot is that if you're purchasing, I know this is a refi video, but we're talking about myths. If you're purchasing a home and financing via VA, that they will finance your closing costs and prepaids. They will not. You can try to negotiate the seller to help you with that, but you have to come up with that money if not. They don't cover your closing and prepaids, although they will finance you 100% if you're eligible. Another huge myth that I'm hearing all of the time is that you can only use your VA benefit once. And that's absolutely not true and breaks my heart because it's such a good loan and you should not be missing out on that. There's actually not a limit to how many times that you can use your VA benefit to get yourself a VA loan. And last but not least, one of the other big myths I hear is that you can only have one VA loan at a time. Surprisingly, that is also not true. It depends on your eligibility, but I've known of veterans actually have as many as 4 loans at once. Again, depends on your eligibility and a number of factors, but that's another big myth that hopefully we can bust today.
Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, be sure to drop me a comment. I like to answer all of those personally, and I look forward to our interaction. Again, if you're in any of these states, please reach out to my team as we would love to help you with your financing. If you've enjoyed the content and you would like to learn more about VA myths, I've got a whole entire video on that. I'll drop a link below so you can check that out.